Hi everyone and welcome back to my final More Report chart appraisal on Wednesday the 8th of April with me, Richard Perry, market analyst at Tech Markets. I'm going to look at gold now, and this gold chart, well, if you take gold, I think if you take gold as a currency and measure it against the dollar, which it pretty much is, then you would argue that gold is actually one of the better performing currencies around. Certainly in the last few days anyway, there's far more of a positive move that we've seen in gold than the consolidation moves that we've seen across the Forex majors. Now, that positive move is putting pressure on this resistance that we've got. We had 12.23.20 right at the beginning of March. And we had an attempt at beginning of or the end of March 12.19.40, but then yesterday or the day before, sorry, 12.24.10. So there is pressure on that resistance on these levels between 12.20 and 12.24. And I think what we're seeing is just a building of that pressure. Now, I don't necessarily see it breaking decisively through that. I think that it's going to continue to be fairly choppy, and I don't think we're going to see a big sharp move to the upside. But you would argue certainly that the momentum indicators are more positive on this gold chart as well, up towards more positive on the RSI 57 and pushing on 60. MACD lines starting to push above neutral. Stochastics into more positive territory as well. So you'd say that there is a bit of a bullish bias on this gold chart at the moment. Now, what we've seen in the last day or so is a correction back towards this old breakout level of 1209 area, and that's where we're starting to form the support. And it's basically, you would also point to the fact that the momentum indicators on the hourly chart as well are far more positively configured. MACD lines going well into positive and sort of trading, sort of correcting back towards neutral. RSI well into positive, not going oversold. Certainly in the last few days, anyway, last week or so, the lowest it's got is 36, where it's got well above 70, got to almost towards 80. So that would suggest certainly more positive momentum as well. So the fact that we're now forming support around this 1207 mark, that the low yesterday was 1207 figure. Sorry, I couldn't get the crosshair on it. But that would suggest that we're consolidating now and looking to consolidate this move above 12, above 1200. Now, if we can see the gold price sustaining this move above 1200, then that would also, again, once more be a positive, because 1200 is a bit of a pivot level on gold. Nothing too significant. I mean, it's more psychological perhaps than anything else, but still, it has acted as a reasonably decent pivot level in recent days and weeks. And if it can stay above that level, then you would argue that the bulls are going to regain or sort of gain in confidence, and then perhaps you're going to get a push towards that resistance at 1224 again. But at the moment, we're seeing a bit of consolidation, as we are across the markets pretty much on anything dollar related, and it certainly looks as though this consolidation is pretty much set, probably until the FOMC minutes tonight, perhaps. And then even then, if the FOMC minutes are fairly sort of nondescript, then perhaps fairly you could see this consolidation continuing. But whilst it's above 1200, you would argue that the bulls are sort of fairly happy with this outlook at the moment. So I wish you good luck in your trading throughout today, and I'll speak to you again tomorrow.